We're up at Onken Raceway. We've been covering people having a go in a car and being blindfolded, and also people who have lost their sight to have another chance to get behind the wheel. To find out more about the organisation Guide Dogs to the Blind, it's Tony, who's come over from the UK for this. What do you think of the event?
I think the event's fantastic. What it does is give people the opportunity to have a go in a car under blindfold, and it's quite interesting that people are decided to have a go and suddenly realise that the world that's out there, the way that they can just normally just do things without thinking, they suddenly have to put such a high level of concentration in, and really it mimics in one sense what it's like to be visually impaired and actually just have to get around anyway, whether that be via a long cane or by the use of a guide dog.
Now, there's I think about 9 or 10 guide dogs on the Isle of Man. Is that about what you expect, and is it well funded over here?
Well, certainly it's well funded. We've got a fantastic fundraising branch on the island who do fantastic work and always looking for opportunities to raise money. And the cost of a guide dog, actually through its working life, is about £50,000. So when we have 9 partnerships on the island, it shows you how expensive it is, though the benefits are fantastic. They're huge benefits for the people who utilise guide dogs.
And in the next couple of days we're going to meet a youngster, I think about 19. We're going to follow the whole process through because it'll be his first guide dog, and meeting the right sort. I suppose that's part of the thing, making it that partnership. It must be so important to find the right dog to suit the right person.
It's fundamental. It's crucial. A lot of times people just ask to say, well, do you do match on personality? But there's a whole range of things. There's probably about 80 to 90 things that we consider when we try to match a dog with their owner, their future owner. There are elements that go around actually the size of the dog, the speed that the dog walks at, the temperament of that dog in terms of how its relationship with the owner, the environment that it will work within, the lifestyle of that owner in the future as well. So there's all the elements that go with that, and then there's the actual, once that dog is found, then there's the matching element that goes with it, the building up of that partnership. So we would start with obviously introducing the dog to the new owner. We would ensure that the new owner has all the skills around the care and management of that dog. So it's about being able to feed, being able to groom, being able to free run the dog, because it's important the dog has time off as well. It's its own free time, ensuring that they can play. And these are things that most people can do anyway, but if not, we can teach those elements of it. And then there's the work side that goes from teaching somebody how to handle the dog and work with it and interpret what the dog's doing in quiet areas, and building up to steadily into more busy areas as they develop their confidence in that relationship.
How long's the process from someone needing a dog to actually getting their own and starting to have independence again?
We hope to, from start to finish, to be around the 3 to 6 months timeline. But there are differences in that, because some people have extra additional needs, and actually 30% of people with a visual impairment have additional disabilities as well. So we have to think very carefully about the style of dog that will meet those needs.
Yeah. Well, thanks for talking to us, and we'll be following this process through with this chap who's about 19 getting his first dog. It'll be here on MTTV over the next few weeks.